Oh, no, you don't. Oh, no, you don't. Where are you going? Get back here. Because you have Vertex and Pisces and you're not allowed. You're not allowed to run away from this. I won't let you. Mm-mm. What I need is for you to get over the details. So you hear what I'm saying? See, you guys, you want to keep coming back around to the same thing that you already came around to, in the conclusion you came around to. You analyze everything, and you have to know the details about everything. And if I'm going to be completely honest, that's what stops a lot of you guys, because the area that you're supposed to go in, a large part of the unknown, maybe not having all the answers, things looking a little bit blurry, but you're trusting in that higher power, you're trusting in God, well, I'll call it the universe, and you are allowing things to unfold. That is what the Pisces Vertex is about. You have to let go of the control over the entire situation. You have to be imaginative. A lot of you guys definitely are spiritual, and that's where you come into the little bit of the confusion, because if you were ever raised to have a particular belief process, or to think one thing is wrong and the other is right and all this and that, you definitely will have a life to where you experience the abnormal right up like this, you know what I'm saying, like right in person, up close. And it could be a little bit alarming, it could be a little bit scary. And you definitely can be a spiritual person, an intuitive person. Yeah. I'm talking about like the whole nine, with the clairaudience, clairvoyance, the things of that nature. You definitely can be that individual, right? But then you want to keep coming back to, well, this doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. As a matter of fact, a lot of things in your life you might see shape up or turn out or play out in a way that you feel like it doesn't make sense. But, you have to really let go and release a lot of the predetermined conclusions associated with stuff. Now, usually with Pisces, people feel like Pisces energy can get lost out in the middle of sea and not really see things clearly. I don't really feel like that's true with you guys completely. I'm sure that there's elements, dealing with the opposite side of the spectrum. Really, both energies play out either way for before each other. I'm pretty sure that, yeah, you've came across situations to where you're just like, I didn't know like this was going to happen or that was going to happen, or even in your life period. And that could make you want to lean more towards being critical, being skeptical, because you guys could be the hugest skepticals. But you have to learn to understand that you have the potential to catch things when they're off track, and you have the potential to look at the details and manifest a lot of stuff. But the things that are the most important and the things that are going to fulfill you the most in life, a lot of times comes without you really knowing how they're going to play out. So Pisces Vertex individuals are definitely here to be less judgmental, kind of do the live and let live thing, and know you're not going to let people take advantage of you, abuse you, or any situation, because with that Virgo anti-Vertex, you guys have the ability to speak up and just really let them know the truth. But sometimes with this placement, or quite a bit, it's really about listening to others and, being consulting for them, and not really judgmental for them. And people could sometimes, where they feel like, yeah, Pisces Vertex, they can give me a lot of wisdom. Sometimes you can let the Virgo energy bring things across for you to other people in a very harsh, critical way, and it can hold them back from consulting into you guys, because you guys definitely have a lot of wisdom to give. So you have to think about it in the concept or idea of wisdom. When you give wisdom out, you do it in a very sensitive way because you understood or you understand the fact that you even have that wisdom in the first place is because you went through pretty challenging situations that really played on your sensitivities, and you just could have wished or wanted somebody else to be there to understand the situation. And then that way you can approach when, returning the favor or returning, you know, being able to be that person for someone else, however you want to put it, or becoming that for someone else, you could be more open to the sensitivities that may underlie to the reasons or associated with why they would be needing advice in the first place, so some of you guys can definitely be spiritual counselors, gurus, or you can do things like where you're in the actual field of like psychology, social work, dealing in the church, like preachers or priests or just a spiritual counselor. It doesn't really matter. And you can actually utilize that energy to make a living off of. Very imaginative. You guys can be very imaginative. You're supposed to use your energy to be imaginative. Dress up, like sometimes put a little bit of sparkle on, put some glitter on, some red lipstick just because. Do your hair long. You see, I'm all ready for this Pisces Vertex, honey. See, because Pisces energy with the long hair and just look like some sort of goddess from amongst this realm, to where people just feel like, who is she? Who is he? I don't know, but something wants me to know. The point that I'm trying to make is that dress up sometimes. You're supposed to be imaginative. You're supposed to be like relaxed, carefree a little bit, create something. You guys could literally create something, create a brand, create a story, create a storytelling book, like books for children. Do something online. It's a lot of online stuff going on, honey. I don't want to hear no excuses. You're supposed to be imaginative. Stop being so serious all the time. Like, people want to come and talk to you and hear you just say, you know what? It's okay. It's okay. Just come and put your head on my shoulder. Be romance. This is a very, very big place for romance. Go on romantic dates. Like, decorate the kitchen, the dinner table, or wherever you're at. Just in a romantic scene, and just act like it's you and the people that you're with, or the person that you're with, and like nobody else matters, and you didn't just catch him texting Barbara the night before. Okay, no. Seriously, just letting go of a lot of heavy stuff. And sometimes just trusting the fact that things will work out. And being open to the unknown coming together in a miraculous way that you never could imagine. Like, you guys can definitely have luck in your life when you can do this more and come a little bit off of the break with the Virgo anti-Vertex a little bit, okay? I'm Butterfly to Lights. And like I said, you guys know what to do. Subscribe.